Or Pollock put on a good act. He should have brought the ball back out.
Pirates a chance to cut it to 4 here. Linden playing sloppy right now. Sailor out of the corner. He's cold right now.
Troy Stafford's everywhere, isn't he?
He sure is. Stratford works it off to Wilder. 3:50 left in the first half. Stratford all the way. Blocked by Pollock. Rebound pulled by Sailor. Hands to Caprarola.
He got in with all the big guys that time.
Caprarola runs the offense. Souter. He can shoot from the outside. Hasn't been able to get a free shot in a while. I'd look for him if I was Cinnaminson right now because he's got the touch. Good pass inside. Pollock works again. Lays it in.
Oh, nice move that time. Nice move. Good control of the ball. He spun it up there. He went back and got it after he missed it.
Was that a finger roll?
Yeah, watch this. He misses. Now watch him go up there now. Now watch. He spins there. There it is right there. Got it off the fingers.
31-27. A pesky Pirate club hangs in, cuts the lead to 4. 3 minutes first half of play.
Ball game, Bruce.
Great game. Lukenda. Long jump shot. Rebound. Pirates.
Lukenda that time had the shot, didn't take it, then put it on the floor and took it when a hand was in his face.
Souter penetrates, puts it up. Rebound Lukenda. Linden looks to run. Stratford. Beautiful feed. And a foul called on Caprarola.
Stratford sees the open man. He caught him there. Beautiful pass.
Second personal foul on Caprarola. And now we're informed that is number 3. If so, that would indeed hurt the Cinnaminson club the way he's been playing off the bench.
I think he's ignited them. Since he's come into the ball game, they got back in there. He gives them another scorer out there, too.
Here's Steve Wilder. 2 shots. Hands the first. Clover Akins thinks that Steve Wilder may be his most versatile player. He has 7 points already in the ball game, but he can do a lot of things besides just score. He can handle, he can rebound.
He looks to be their best outside shooter over there on the wing.
Souter has the rebound and a 32-27 lead for the Linden Tigers. At halftime, we will have the presentation of the Athletic Director of the Year. Pretty penetrating move by Bozicek. It's a 3-point game.
I was going to say down to 3.
Mays misses. Wilder, yes.
That second shot is killing Cinnaminson. They're missing that first one. No one's boxing, and up they go, and they're getting that second shot.
2 minutes first half, 34-29. Linden by 5. Dawkins back in the ball game. Handles for the Pirates. Souter looking to get it to Pollock. Feeds Pollock. Foul called, and it's on Don Franco, his second personal.
That's one of those fouls could go either way. I thought maybe they had a push off there. They're trying to front the big guy, and they're lobbing the ball into him.
That lob pass can be effective, and the pass was right there.
Sometimes, though, the big guy pushes off to get it.
Pollock, he has nice touch at the line for a big man.
He's a prospect.
Pollock, a 6'8" senior, pulls down 10 boards per game. He has not missed from the line tonight, 4 for 4.
Oh, we're back down to 3 points again.
34-31.
Cinnaminson, with their changing defenses, have slowed the Linden Tigers down a little bit.
Minute 35, first half. At halftime, the presentation of the Athletic Director of the Year, which will be made by Mo Gazier, the Athletic Director at Carteret High School. So stay with us. Here's Troy Stratford. Back outside, Steve Wilder.
Cinnaminson's playing a man, Bruce.
And they're playing a solid man. Down low, Wilder, blocked. Rebound, put up and in by Franco.
I would say they've made at least 5 second shots. I've said it before, but that's at least 5.
Dawkins leads it underneath the Pollock, saves it. Souter, good fake, got it.
Not the sweetest way to do it, but I guess it's effective if you score.
Souter, 12 points in the first half. Lead back down to 3, 45 seconds and counting down.
Linden may go for the last one.
I don't see any jitters right now, do you?
Not on either club. Cinnaminson has completely settled down in the second quarter. They were a long way out of it at one time, by 11 points.
That's Franco down on the blocks and a foul call. Franco is 6'5". He was inserted into the ball game for Reynald Jude by Wilbur Akins. And what it does for Coach Akins is it gives him 3 more inches, too.
It's like having 2 big men down in there.
It's like bringing McHale or Roby off the bench to replace Parrish.
You've seen the box scores lately of my favorite team? They got Bird as a 6th man. How'd you like to have a club with him as 6th man?
Here's Don Franco, 6 points in the game. No good at the line.
That ball was on its way down, Bruce, when it jumped out.
Franco hits the second. Free throw percentage has been a very big factor in this first half of play. Cinnaminson shooting flawlessly from the line. Linden has struggled. We'll get those exact stats for you at halftime.
If Linden was making them, they'd be way up.
Here's a reach at Steve Wilder, and that is number 3. So Linden getting in a little bit of foul trouble and a 1-on-1 situation now for the Pirates.
With 9 seconds to go, I'm sure that Wilder will be taken out of there. And he's going to be.
Bernardo Mack reports into the lineup. And Franco will come out. No, Wilder will come out, right, with 3 personal.
Little Eric Dawkins on the line, 1-on-1. Could be a big 1-on-1 right here. Cut it to 2.
Missed it. Rebound, fast break for the Tigers. 5 seconds left. Troy Stratford in the corner. Fires with 2 seconds, and that is it. A fine first half of basketball. Linden leads 37-33 over Cinnaminson. A great first half of basketball. We'll be back with the halftime show, which is a look at the Athletic Director of the Year in New Jersey in just a moment. Halftime at the Brendan Byrne Arena in the Group 3 championship game, and what a game it has been. Linden leading Cinnaminson 37-33, and joining me, the athletic director at Carteret High School, Walt Mo Gazier, who will talk a little bit about what it means to be named athletic director of the year. Walt?
Well, Bruce, it's a very highly regarded honor that we started about 7 or 8 years ago with the state athletic directors. The whole process starts by each county organization or selected group of athletic directors nominating an individual from their area. This year, Middlesex County Athletic Directors nominated Jay Dockerman as their Director of the Year, and we submitted his name to the State Association. Through their executive committee, we were very pleased from Middlesex County to find out that Jay was selected as the 1981 Athletic Director of the Year for the state of New Jersey. We went on from there, and the State Association, of which I'm the president, we forwarded Jay's name to the National Council of Secondary School Athletic Directors. Again, we're very proud that Jay was selected as the Eastern District Regional winner, and there are now 6 athletic directors left in the United States. And the last weekend in April, Jay will be flying out to Houston for competition out there, and we're hoping that Jay will become the National Athletic Director of the Year.
Why don't you make the formal presentation right now?
Jay, with all my best wishes on being named Athletic Director of the Year.
Jay Dockelman, the athletic director at Highland Park High School, being named Athletic Director of the Year. And how does it feel to receive the honor?
Well, I'm very pleased. Anytime you're selected by your peers as one of the best, it's very pleasing.
You have dedicated your life to high school athletics. You've been involved in almost every sport, in every aspect, in every facet of life, in every facet of sports in general. What kind of rewarding feeling have you gotten from dealing with the young athletes of yesterday and today?
Well, the biggest thing that I get is to see the kids progress and then see them graduate and go on in afterlife and use the things that they learned in high school and in playing athletics to become useful citizens to the community. That's the greatest thing. That's even better than winning.
You hear so often that a coach at the high school level has a great deal of impact on a young athlete growing up. Perhaps more impact than maybe his folks because they're with him day in, day out during a season. How do you relate to that statement?
Well, I think it's true because you see them in situations where their family might not see them. You see them when they're undressed. You see them in the mud. You see them in the shower. You see them with their friends. You see them in good days and bad days. You see them in every situation and every walk and every possible thing. They come to you for help. You're with them when they win, and you're with them when they lose. So you have a tremendous influence of what that youngster can be.
To see the growth of the New Jersey Athletics and to see the move here to the Brendan Byrne Arena from a facility such as the old Elizabeth Armory, is that an exciting feeling?
Oh, it sure is. I remember when I was coaching, we played in the Elizabeth Armory for the state championship. And someday I'd like to bring one of our teams here if I'm around that long.
Highland Park High School, where you were head football coach for so many years, and now you're presently athletic director. What else are you doing with your free time?
Well, I'm on the National Federation Track and Field Rules Committee. I represent Section 1, and I go every year to help make the rules for track and field in the nation. I help run the state winter and spring track meet. I'm involved in the state all-star football game, and on and on and on and on.
Well, Jay, my grandparents grew up in Highland Park. My father grew up in Highland Park. I heard the name Dockelman for so many years. Only in the last 3 or 4 years have we really gotten to know each other, and I want you to know that I have been enriched all for it, and I'd like to wish you congratulations once again on being named Athletic Director of the Year.
Thank you very much. It's really great, and I hope I can win, not for myself, but for the athletic program in New Jersey.
Jay Dockelman, the athletic director at Highland Park High School. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with the second half tip-off in just a moment.
Thanks a lot.
Bruce Beck and the coach Ed Lyons back at the Brendan Byrne Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The score at halftime, Linden 37 and Cinnaminson 33, and the Linden cheerleaders certainly enjoying their part of this great high school basketball championship at the Brendan Byrne Arena. And what a facility indeed, and Bob Canopy and Boyd Sands and Clark Folsom and the entire group of people representing the NJSIAA to be commended. Also, Les Unger and Laura Smith and all the people here at the Meadowlands Sports Complex, Bob Mulcahy, the executive director, that have put this thing together and really have used the facility to better high school athletics. I think it's a great thing and a great combination between the NJSIAA and a great working relationship between the two parties. Don't forget, we've got great sports action all week long. Sunday, March 21st. That's Pascack Valley and North Hutchinson. That's immediately following tonight's bowl game. You'll see it here on TV3. That follows this game between Cinnaminson and Linden. We'll have a doubleheader every night, all week long through Thursday. We'll bring you all 10 high school championships only and exclusively on Suburban Cablevision TV3. We've got a great one here, Eddie. 37-33, third quarter of play.
Linden right out in a tough man-to-man. They're going to come right after them.
Linden Tigers, 17. Long jumper is good by Caparola.
He threw that from set shot range, and he threw it like he knew he was going to make it.
2-point game. Stratford drives for Linden, hits.
Took it right up the pike. Stop. Put it home. Linden's taking off their full court press, and they're just playing them straight man now.
Dawkins a little bit short. Stratford has the rebound. Pass break. Tigers. Stratford penetrates. Dumps it off to Wilder. Lost control. Stratford has it back. Penetrates. Puts it up. No good. But he's called for traveling.
I thought that time Troy Stratford could have gone all the way to the hoop himself. He tried to give the ball up. He did give the ball up, but I don't think Wilder had as good a shot as he did.
6:58 third quarter, 4-point lead for Linden. Long jump shot by Souter, rims the basket, tipped up by Pollock, and a foul called. And this time it's going to be on the Tigers.
I'll tell you, Pollock gets in that 3-foot range in there. He gives them all they can handle. They have nobody near 6'8", and they're going to have to foul him down in there.
Foul is on Dennis Mays, his third personal foul. Wilder already has 3, so Linden getting in a little bit of free throw foul trouble, I should say, as Pollock, a pretty good shooter, goes to the line.
Stratford has 2.
Pollock misses the first.
That might be the first one he's missed. He pulled the string on that one.
4 for 5, Eddie.
Yeah, he was trying to goose it in there, and he didn't really shoot it like he was earlier. He shot that one.
He didn't goose that one, did he? 39-36. Tigers lead by 3.
Look at this defense, Bruce. You say they keep changing them. They're like in a... They got Pollock in the middle there, and he's either going out to the front or dropping into the middle of the 2-1-2.
I think they call this an umbrella.
He looks like an umbrella in there.
Lukenda passes down low to Stratford, blocked by Pollock. Mays follows, blocked again by Pollock. Thought he had the ball. I really thought he had the ball, but they call a foul on Pollock. Can't believe it. Mr. Pollock walks away. You judge for yourself.
Well,
here comes the big one right now. Well, let's watch it. Did he foul him? I don't see a foul. That's not a foul. That's all ball.
Gives him 2 shots. What they do to get off the hook there, and it's tough to call him. They say he used the body.
Dennis Mays has 10 points in the game. He has 2. You know, I don't usually get on officials, but just calling that one like it was. Mays hits the second. 40-36, Linden by 4.
There's the full court press again now, trying to keep Pollock away from that basket.
Saylor. Outside Dawkins. Side jump. Souter got it.
I'll tell you, Souter and Capolero can shoot the eyes out of it.
Stratford loses control. Back outside it goes to Lukenda. Now Stratford plays with Lukenda. Long jumper, rebound, controlled by Cinnaminson. Chance to tie the game at 40. Souter, who already has 14 points.
Cinnaminson doesn't really look to run.
Caparola hits the jumper. They're tied at 40.
First time they've tied in a long time. And the Cinnaminson Pirates are hot. And I think Linden's going to go for a timeout.
Linden calls for a timeout with 5:39 left in the third quarter. We're tied at 40, and here's Caparola hitting.
He's like an old-fashioned set shooter, Bruce. A lot of confidence. He's got set shot range, and when he gets open, he just pops it up there.
The Pirates have come out fired up in this third quarter of play. They were down 25-16 at the end of 1. Down 37-33 at halftime, now tied at 40. Coach Peter Crowd talking to his players. They've won 13 straight, including the South Jersey Group 3 championship. They were the co-champions this year in the Liberty Division with Willingboro with a record of 16-2. And Peter Crowd in his 5th season has brought a winning tradition right now to Cinnaminson and Burlington County.
Early on in the game, they looked like they were a little awed by the whole situation. The bus ride up the turnpike, the Brendan Byrne Arena, and the Linden team. But they regained their composure, and I'd say from the beginning of the second quarter, they've more than held their own, and the momentum may be swinging a little bit to them now. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, Will Akins, 56-21 at Linden, and Wilbur has already won a state championship at Clifford Scott. He wants the second one at a second school.
Here's the umbrella.
For it. Stratford penetrates, dumps it underneath, deflected, picked up. Wilder underneath, no good. Lucenda has it back. Mays on the blocks, lays it in, and a foul, and Pollock got caught.
Great hustle play by Lucenda. He outfought about 3 Cinnaminson players for the ball, and then watch him here now. Well, we're going to see the tail end of it. No, here it is. Lucenda going after it. Good camera work. He gets it now. Nice pass in there, and up he goes. He got hit there. Real hustle play by Lucenda. That's why he's in that lineup. He's played well tonight.
3-point play. Dennis Mays now has 14. Linden 43, Cinnaminson 40. Mays with a steal, leads Stratford. One-on-one, lost the ball. Dawkins made a fine defensive play. He stepped right in front of the man.
Excellent defensive play. He could have taken the charge, but he stripped him of the ball. Watch him right here. He strips him right there. He gets it. No foul. The ball goes out of bounds, but he takes away a field goal.
Might have gone out off Stratford's leg. Here's Wilder. Yes.
I'll tell you, that's what Linden has done all night. They've killed them on the second shot.
Well, for a while here, Eddie, I was going to say in the third quarter of play, Cinnaminson stopped allowing Linden to get that second shot.
I'm sure that the coach crowd spoke about that in the dressing room at halftime.
Well, even in the finest of facilities, you can have problems. And right now, the clock is out, and in official time taken on the floor by Austin MacArthur. You can see the clock.
Mechanical things go wrong, even in the most beautiful of places. If our scoreboard goes down at Uppsala College, I'm going to tell the kids it's going in better places than this.
So we'll have a slight delay, and the teams will have an opportunity to talk to their respective coaches. And there's a look at the marvelous facility.
Boy, this is marvelous.
Is that the score, by the way? This is the only score we know. I believe it's true. I would trust Mike Butler, our graphics operator, who is working the first of 10 games during this championship.
Mike has been right all along. I think he's got it.
Cinnaminson has sent 6 busloads of fans up to this ball game. That's the kind of support that Pete Crown's program has gotten. Well, we've got a lot more basketball action coming up on TV3 tomorrow night, Monday.
They got it back on, I believe, Bruce.
The finals of Parochial A with McCorriston meeting Seton Hall Prep and Coach Bobby Farrell's club, perhaps the Cinderella team in Parochial A. And then later in the evening at 9 p.m., the Group 1 final, Bordentown and the Roselle Rams, 19-6 Roselle, and red hot at the present time. A full week of basketball only here on TV3 every night, 7:30 and 9 this week. Pollock hits the long jumper, and the 5-point lead dwindles again to 3.
Big guy took the ball out and dribbled in, put it on the floor, shot about an 18-footer.
Scoreboard back in shape. Cinnaminson back in gear. Can cut the lead, but they throw the ball down. Pollock. Foul call. They caught Wilder. That'll be 4.
And that was a quick whistle that time. Wilder is going to have to sit down and rest.
So Wilder goes to the bench with 4. And into the ball game, Renardo Mack, the 5'9 junior. There he is in your picture. Cinnaminson ball at side court. 4:27 left. Third quarter of play. Pirates trailing by just 3. Billy Pollock. Outside to Eric Dawkins. Here's Caparola. They work it down low to Pollock. Lays it in.
That's where they have to get it. If they can do that to him down there, they're in good shape. That's the first time they really got it into him down under.
1-point game. Linden has the lead. Stratford.
Now they switched Pollock to the back of the zone, and they're in a straight 3-2.
Flat 3-2, Eddie.
Yep, they flattened it out.
They're going to let Linden shoot from the outside, but they're not going to allow him to get the ball inside. That's what the 3-2 look is all about. Linden looks a little tentative right now. Here's Lucenda, back outside to Stratford.
Cinnaminson is really much bigger.
Stratford looks inside. They work it off to Mack. Lucenda. Stratford. Linden in no rush. They lead by 1. 3:20, third quarter of play. Cinnaminson playing fine defense right now. Lucenda. Rebound underneath. Control by Greg Saylor.
First time in a long time, maybe the first time at all, Cinnaminson has a shot to go ahead.
We've got a whistle. The officials
I believe there was a cheerleader on the floor.
The official spotting a possible dangerous situation and therefore stopping play, and we'll begin again at side court. 3:04 left, third quarter. Linden 45, Cinnaminson 44. Greg Saylor outside to Mark Caparola, came off the bench early, 8 points in the game, penetrates, good pass, Dawkins, wide open man, Saylor, rebound pulled down underneath by Mays.
They moved the ball well. They gave it to the open man on 3 straight passes that time.
Dawkins with the steal, 2-on-2. Dawkins to the forecourt, slows down a bit, works it off to Souter, fires in and out. Rebound, oh, a tough fall for Mack, and Saylor lays it in.
And Cinnaminson has the lead for the first time. The ball is bouncing their way now.
Cinnaminson 46, Linden 45, 2:25, third quarter of play.
I believe that's the first time in a ball game, isn't it, Bruce?
I believe so, Eddie.
Yep.
Baseline move and a good one by Don Franco, now has 9.
It was short-lived. Linden came back to go ahead by 1.
Tigers by 1. Dawkins with the left-hand dribble. Pollock down low, uses the glass, hits it.
They're really going to Pollock now. He's got them in foul trouble. He's backing in down under, and they're going to him.
Mack fires. Ball knocked around. Mack has his rebound. No good. Rebound. Franco. Loose again. Mays has it this time. Linden controlling the offensive boards throughout this game.
Yeah, 4 shots that time.
Franco. Ball deflected. Mack underneath. Blocked by Saylor. Saved by Mack. Loose ball controlled by the Pirates. Cinnaminson by 1. Dawkins. Side jump Saylor. Rebound taken underneath by Franco and a foul call. We're going to get an offensive foul over the back on Franco. And that would be his 3rd personal foul.
Linden's in big foul trouble right now.
Cinnaminson ball. They have a 1-point lead with 1:23 left in this third quarter of play. Pollock. Yes, and a foul.
They're really going to him now, and they're getting the ball inside to him.
Timeout called by Linden. There's a timeout on the floor with 1:21 left in this third quarter of play. And Cinnaminson has roared back. They lead by 3.
This is a remarkable turnaround. Linden came right off the blocks and jumped out to about a 5-zip lead, and they led all the way. One time they had it up to 11, but now here in the third quarter, Cinnaminson has started to go down under to Pollock. They're throwing him the lob pass, and he is really on fire right now.
And Wilbur Aikens has reason to be concerned. His club up by as many as 9 at the end of the quarter. Wilbur, whose club won the 75 state crown at Clifford Scott. He wants to win it at Linden, but all of a sudden the Cinnaminson club has given him all sorts of trouble.
And their fans are going wild.
Look at that crowd.
They have a male cheerleader out there, and I understand he's a tackle on the football club.
What enthusiasm. This is what high school basketball is all about.
Look at him running through.
The excitement of it, the pride, the right to be number 1. And we are a long way from through in this one. Billy Pollock at the free throw line has had a big third quarter with 9 points in the third quarter. Pollock hits the free throw, makes it a 3-point play, and Cinnaminson leads by 4. Over 7,000 fans at this triple header tonight. That's a good-sized crowd.
This has turned into a great one. This is the way they predicted it, a very even matchup.
Stratford hits the jumper and cuts the lead back to 2.
When you're looking to get back in there, you always go to your top man, don't you, Bruce?
You sure do.
And that has to be Troy Stratford, a clutch performer.
55 seconds, third quarter of play. 2-point ball game. Souter outside Dawkins. Pollock blocked by Franco. No goaltending call. And now we get the delayed call by Ed Strohmeyer.
Yes, it is. They are really going down under to Pollock. They're getting the ball to him real well, and he's finger rolling it up there. backing it in every which way. He's shown a lot of moves.
41 seconds left, third quarter. Cinnaminson leads by 4. .30 seconds left.
They've